Hi, today we're going to take up the determinants uh, in solving the system of equations involving three variables. Now, we have three equations here. 2x minus y plus 3z is equal to 9. The second one is 3x plus y plus 2z is equal to 11. And x minus y plus z is equal to 2. So we're going to use these determinants in solving these three equations here. We're going to solve for x, the value of x, y, and z. No? So first we're going to arrange for a 3 by 3 or third order determinants. So we have here 3 rows and 3 columns. No? So we're going to use these determinants and by the expansion of minors about the first row. No? So as you can see, the coefficients are arranged here. 2 minus 1 plus 3. 2 minus 1 plus 3. No? We just copied the coefficients. 3, 1, 2. And 1 minus 1 plus 1. No? Okay. So we expand this minors on the elements of the matrix but about the first row. No? So we have here 2 times 1 and 2. No? And negative 1 and 1. And negative 1 times 3 and 2 and 1 and 1. And also 3 plus 3 times 3 and 1. No, this 3 here. 3 and 1 and 1 minus 1. No? We're just avoiding all these, we're not using all these coefficients here. Example here on the number 3, 3. We will avoid 2 and 1 and also this this line here. No? So we use 3 and 1, 1 and minus 1. So by expansion we have here and then 2 times the bracket 1 minus 2. No? So here 2 minus 2 plus, so minus 1 is plus 1. 3 minus 2, no? 3 minus 2 plus 3 times the quantity 3 minus 3 times negative 1 is negative 3 minus 1 and 1 is negative 1. So if we perform the operations here, 2 times 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 1 times 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. 3 times negative 3 and negative 1, which is negative 4 times 3 is equal to negative 12. And then we combine all our answers. We have here 6 plus 1, 7 minus 12 is equal to negative 5. So for dx, get the determinants for dx. As you can see, we substitute the value of the constants here in place of the coefficients of x. So instead of writing 2, 3, 1, we write 9, 11, 2 in place of the coefficients. So for the first column, 9, 11, 2, and we just copy the coefficients on the second column. Negative 1, 1, negative 1, and 3, 2, 1. And then we expand. We write 9. We avoid these rows and columns here. We use 1 and 2. And negative 1 and 1. And also, for the second number here on the second row, negative 1. And 11 and 2, we avoid this, 11 and 2, and 2 and 1, plus 3, 11 and 1, and 2 and negative 1. And then, after expanding, we perform the operations 9, plus 1 minus 2 is equal to 3, is equal to plus 2, plus negative 1 is plus 1, 11 minus 4 plus 3, negative 11 minus 2. We have here. So we perform again, we just continue multiplying. 9 times 3 is 27. 11 minus 4 is equal to 7. And 3 times negative 13 is equal to negative 39. So 27 plus 7 is equal to 34 minus 39 is equal to negative 5. So the determinants with respect to dx is equal to negative 5. Similarly, for dy, notice also that in place of the coefficients of this y here, we substitute the value of the constants, 9, 11, 2. Instead of writing negative 1, 1, and negative 1, we write the constants 9 and 11, 2. Then we just copy it again, 3, 2, 1. Then we expand. Now we get 2. What we are doing, 2 times 11 and 2, and 2 and 1. Minus 9 times 3 and 2 and 1 and 1. Plus 3, 3, 11, and 1 and 2. We continue after expanding here. We do the operations. 2 times 11 minus 4 minus 9 times 3 minus 2 plus 3 times 6 minus 11. So this one, 2 times 7 is 14. Negative 9 times 1 is negative 9. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. And then we combine. Negative 9 and 50, negative 50 is negative 24. Plus 14 is equal to negative 10. For our dz, for our third variable, again we substitute, we exchange the place for the constant. So instead of writing 3, 2, 1, we write 9, 11, and 2. So replace the exponents of z by 9, 11, 2 by the constants. So we have here the 3 by 3 again, 2 minus 1 and 9, 3, 1 and 11, 1 minus 1 and 2. We expand again, we get 2 times 1 and 11 and minus 1 and 2. So for the second variable, negative 1, negative 1, 3 and 11, 1 and 2. Plus 9, 3 and 1, 1 and negative 1. So 2, 1 times 2 is 2, minus 11 is positive 11, 2 times 11. So plus here, negative 1 and negative 1 is plus, 6 minus 11, and 9 times negative 3 and negative 1. So we just continue multiplying and adding. We have here 2 times 13 is 26. So we have here negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. And 9 times negative 4 is negative 36. Combining like terms and adding, we have here 26 minus 41 is equal to negative 15. So to get the value of x, y, z, the three variables, after getting dx, dy, and dz, x is equal to dx times the determinants with respect to the three coefficients here. Dx is equal to negative 5 over negative 5, as we have computed. So we have here negative 5 and negative 5 is equal to 1. For dy, we obtain negative 10 for dy over negative 5 is equal to 2. For dz, or for z, is equal to dz over d is equal to negative 15 over negative 5 is equal to 3. So after getting these by values for x, y, and z, we need to check if our answers are correct by substituting all these values here in the three original equations. So for 2x minus y plus 3z, we have here 2x, 2 times 1 minus 2, the value of y is the value of y is what's the value of y, which is 2, no? So plus 3 times 3 for the value of 0. So 2 minus 3 is 0, 3 times 3 is 9. So it's correct, no? The three values of the variables for the first equation is correct. We test again for check again for 3 for the second equation. 3 times 1 plus 2, no? The value of y, plus 2 times 3. We have here 2 times 3, 6 plus 3. So this one is 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. For the third equation, 1 minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 2. 1 minus 2 is equal to negative 1 plus 3 is equal to 2. So our answers here are all correct. So that's all for now. So after viewing this, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by Will Predetan, so as to get more problems related to this. And click also that notification icon. Thank you, and see you again later.